They're not good movies. It's just that last
I mean, a
one.
lot of people like them. Like, dumb people.
Do you like scary movies?
This isn't real.
There is a limit to how much I can take.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Really fear?
Hey guys, my name is Kordell,
I'm Justin.
and we are just a couple guys making a YouTube video, I guess, making a podcast.
This is the Real Fear Podcast. Welcome.
This is the Real Fear Podcast. We are we work for a production company, and so we're semi-film critics as well, and we're here to review horror movies. Justin here is an expert. I absolutely am not. I don't watch horror films. I don't really like them, but I somehow said yes to this.
Well, it was your idea. See, I keep reminding you that. The idea is for me to educate you on horror films, since you're such a newbie and haven't ever experienced all these great, horrifying films that are, I think, important for everybody to experience at some point or another.
See, I don't think that there's anything great in horror, but okay, yeah.
Oh,
I
well,
mean, it's horror sounds bad.
I mean, hopefully this journey of this podcast that we're going on will change your mind. You'll learn to appreciate it as well as be afraid of it. Because like horror movies scare me, some of them, not many anymore, but that's what's great about it. It's like riding a roller coaster. It's the adrenaline rush of it.
I'm already sweaty. Okay.
Also, something that I think would be part of my goal for this whole series of episodes, this podcast, would be to I want to find the scariest movie ever, the scariest movie ever made.
Okay.
And so we're gonna have to watch a lot of movies, and so this might take a while. It might take forever, but as long as we're dedicated, we'll be able to do it.
I should have just kept pushing off until the end of time. I should have been like, oh, I can't today.
Right. You're
Right.
like, oh, listen, I knew we wanted to do this podcast. Is my idea. We wanted to do it, but I've changed my mind.
I was just pitching an idea, and I thought that it would be cool in
You
theory.
thought there would be more brainstorming.
Yeah. I thought that we would tweak it to where I didn't have to do this.
But then I just said, yes, I love horror movies. You're like,
it didn't happen.
I think what happened was you were thinking, podcast with Justin, what could that be? Oh, horror films. Because
Okay. So real quick, so your expertise in horror. Well, how many movies?
Okay, well, I don't want to call myself an expert, because there's lots of people who
Compared to me, absolutely.
are more adept at, horror films than I am, but I have been watching them my whole life. I've obviously did not keep count of them, but I even in college I was a film major, and so I also took I was a film studies minor, and I took a lot of horror film classes, and so I'm a kind of a horror academic. But it was the art of the horror film or something like that, where we start with like Nosferatu and the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, from like the earliest German expressionist films ever to modern horror films, and it's great. Took a horror film production class where I learned to make horror short films. That was fun. Learn about the pacing and the suspense. But
I went to school for journalism.
right,
I just wrote and talked.
see, it's very close to the same thing.
See, I was never afraid of that.
You're never afraid of journalism?
No, journalism didn't scare me at all. All my experience is like when I was little, I walked in on my parents watching The Exorcist. Right when the girl's head turns around, I was like, nope, I'm okay with that. That's fine. You can keep that. And then I also was forced to watch Chucky.
Who forced you to watch Chucky?
My grandfather thought it was hilarious to be like, nah, look at the dog. Look at him. If you're not good, he's going to get you. And I really thought I was going to get... I still think I might get got by Chucky. So...
That's crazy. The Chucky movies are not scary.
Well, not
But
anymore.
we'll add them to the list for sure. If you think they're scary, we'll be sure to watch, there's 7 of them, I think. We don't have to watch all of them. Just the scariest ones.
8? 7 or 8?
I think there's 7 of them, yeah.
Why would you keep...
They're still
bringing
making
this
them.
doll back?
Oh, no, there's 8 of them, including the remake. There's 7 in the original franchise.
Okay.
If my facts are wrong, I'll have to edit this out later because don't want to sound stupid. But I'm pretty sure there's 7, and then a remake that they just made last year.
Okay.
But yeah, Chucky's.
This is real fear.
So you would think that the Chucky's the scariest movie you've ever seen? I think that's something we should just start off from the beginning here. Like, what is the scariest movie at this point that you've ever seen?
Ooh, okay. No one's gonna like it, but it was. I did go to the movies. My friends tricked me into going to the movies to go see Paranormal Activity 3. I told you weren't gonna like it.
Paranormal Activity 3 is the scariest movie you've ever seen.
Listen. So it was at the very end, and like she was like running to the camera, and it was really intense for me, and I didn't like it, and I didn't look all the way, and that was probably the scariest movie I'd seen I can remember. Since then, I just don't watch them. So
right. I hate the Paranormal Activity.
I know they're not good. I know they're not good movies. They're not good movies. I've seen the reviews. They're not good movies. It's just that last one.
A lot of people like them. Like, dumb people. No, I'm going to have to cut that out. I can't tell people they're dumb for liking Paranormal Activity. But
hey, it's our show.
It's our show. I have a very specific taste, I guess, in horror movies. I guess I'm kind of a snob, not in the art film kind of way. Like, I'm not like, you have to love The Witch and Hereditary and shit like that. But I do have very specific types of movies that I like, and I don't just think all gore, horror movies are trash movies. Or
I've seen clips of the, what is it? Blair Witch.
Mm-hmm.
And
the Blair Witch Project, or like
the Blair Witch Project, and like I've thought about it after seeing the clips, and it freaked me out a little bit. But like besides, okay. So there's one. It was it was about the fourth kind.
The fourth kind I have not seen.
It was an alien movie.
I've heard of it. I just have not seen it.
So the fourth kind had me up in the middle of the night for like the next 2 weeks. Like, because the thing was like 3:33, like at 3:33 a.m., like that's when aliens abducted people, and you saw like a white owl for some reason, and all this ridiculousness happened. And that was like a psychological one. That one hit me for like a few days. Like,
wow,
weeks.
That's the best kind.
I was like,
that doesn't happen to me very often.
I was
anymore,
like, oh my gosh, crave!
I want that fear. That's what I want from a movie, you know?
Oh my goodness, because it wasn't that bad. Like while watching, I was like, ooh, okay, all right, that's crazy. But then I thought about it, and I kept thinking about it, and I kept thinking about it.
So I know Paranormal Activity and the Blair Witch Project, I've seen both of those. They're both found footage movies. Yeah. Is the fourth kind?
Somewhat.
It is?
It is a little bit. Like, it's like interview style. Like, you know, like American Horror Story?
Yeah.
How they do the Roanoke one?
Oh, yeah. It looks like a documentary.
Like documentary, and then they'll do like, you know, what they think they'll do the recreations in it. So that's how that one sort of, from what I can remember.
That's interesting.
It was interesting, and so I was like, "Oh, the alien's gonna get So my buddy, he was my roommate in college. He wasn't back then, but we were just best friends. And like he had this glowing basketball, like it glowed in the dark. And so I was standing over his house, and it was over by his bed. And I like wake up and I look over, and it's 3:33. And I look at him, and he's like holding this ball that's glowing in the middle of the night. And I was like, I'm about to kill him. I'm gonna have to murder this man.
Right.
And then he just like he went back to sleep and like laid down. And I was like, oh, he's done it before, like at other points in time. Like he just like will just lift up in the middle of the night, which is weird enough. But he had a glowing orb, and we had just got done watching that movie. And yeah, I was I just like sang like old gospel hymns to myself to go to sleep. Oh, Jesus loves me.
That
was me, middle of the night.
Wow. Okay, so supernatural horror is what scares you more than anything. Mm-hmm. What it would be,
because I can fight people.
Right.
For everyone that may or may not listen, I do jiu-jitsu. I've done boxing for years. I wrestled for years. I've done karate. I can fight a person. I don't fear people, but ghosts. Ooh. I can't fight a ghost. So
as I'm compiling this list of horror films that will scare you the most, scare us the most. The point is to find the scariest movie. I need to be looking at some found footage. I don't particularly like found footage movies. I don't think they're scary. But I need to be looking at some of the scariest found footage movies, apparently. And some good supernatural horror. I know a lot of good ghost movies, so we'll be sure to include that.
Oh.
Today we're not watching a ghost movie, so you can relax a little bit.
Okay,
today.
good.
This is a slasher movie. It's actually the scariest movie I've ever seen, in my opinion, is The Strangers, and that's what we're watching today. It's a home invasion movie.
Okay.
About this couple who goes to a cabin in the middle of the woods.
Oh, never heard that before.
It's completely unique and never even thought of before this.
Wow, that's a concept. A cabin of people alone in the woods.
The Strangers is a trailblazer movie. It came out in 2008. And it had never been done before. No one had ever heard of cabins before 2008 even. And so, but I went and saw this movie when it came out in theaters. I was in 6th grade, I think. I was about 12 years old at the time. And I went with my uncle and my cousins and my sister. And I just remember being in the theater and just being legitimately scared for my life. Like I think I was holding like my neck like this because I was afraid somebody was going to come up behind me and slash my throat in the movie theater. And I was like, that's not logical. I mean, it could happen.
It could.
But it's not probably going to happen.
Yeah. You get shot before anything.
Right. And at this time, the Colorado shooting had not even happened. That was 2012.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't even thinking of being afraid of being in a movie theater. I was just sure that one of these strangers was going to slash my throat. And I don't even remember if they slash anyone's throat in this movie. They use knives and stuff. But I don't want to
got to protect your neck.
Don't want to give too much away. But
Wu-Tang Clan, protect your neck always. Okay.
But yeah, so we'll start with a little home invasion thriller. And
I think I can
see
handle
how
this.
we do. Yeah?
I think I can handle this.
All right.
I think so. What? Why is who doing what?
It's just the menu.
God. Who's doing? Why are you whispering? Stop whispering
the
at
movie
me.
yet.
God. The Earth. Is that the world? Oh no, that's the worst one. Woo! I love that thing.
It's pretty cool.
It's my favorite, really.
Hidden little drink inside the book. It's not a real book.
I love it. I just brought some Budweiser.
You want some of this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Why not? I'm gonna need it to calm my nerves. That text is moving really fast. What do you just put different stuff in there every time?
I don't actually drink it very often.
I see. Ooh, occasion drink.
Yeah. But it's bourbon right now.
I dig it. Thank you. Rogue Pictures. So do you know
Let's just drink all of it.
Why not? So do you know all the different studios and are you just all the directors? Okay, wait. Inspired by true events. I don't like that.
Does it make it scarier?
Yes. I don't like it. I don't like the true events.
I'm going to let that scare you for now, but I've got a lot to say about it after the movie's over.
Okay, I'm sure it's not that true.
I've got the facts behind it.
Also, especially since what we work in, there's no way
that it could be more horrific.
We work for true crime TV shows. We work in production for true crime, and we see this kind of thing all the time. I'm a producer.
I don't think we see this kind of thing all the time.
Well, I don't know what this thing is, but
right.
Oh my gosh! All right. Slow motion.
Yeah, some pretty good B-roll.
Of this super cookie cutter neighborhood. Never seen that before either. That's smooth. I like that.
I think it's cool. All these shots are just someone driving down the road. Our company just shoots B-roll for our shows and stuff like that. But you put scary music behind it and you make it fade in and out. It gets intense.
911, what's your emergency? Are you there?
Answer her.
There are people here. Okay, calm down. Where are you? What's your address? I don't know. Are you in danger? Yes. What's your name? George.
What? George!
Okay, can you tell me what street you're on? I don't know where we are.
Where are you, George?
Where do you live? We went in the house. We found people.
thought you were being funny.
No, I thought.
You thought his name was Jork?
I just heard Jort. I was like,
Jordan, what happened?
I think that's a real 911 call.
No, it's not a real 911 call. This is a movie.
Like it. Well,
You're used to watching
You're
true
right.
documentaries. This is a movie.
we're used to obtaining actual footage and like
Right,
actual,
and actual 911 calls.
Yeah.
But that's the point of it. It's the point to make you think that and make it
Who is this?
scary.
Who are these people?
Well, that's Liv Tyler and Scott Speedman. They're actors.
I don't actually know. I don't know them. They act in a lot of things. Have I seen them before?
I don't know what else she's been in. He was in a couple things. He was in this show called Felicity that you've obviously never seen.
No.
It was not horror at all. It was a drama.
He just is like white guy protagonist. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's
white
what
guy
I figured.
protagonists. They have some white guy antagonists in here as well,
Good. Don't have enough of those.
and some white girl antagonists. I don't want to give too much away, but there's also those.
Oh my goodness. My girl's scared. No, I'm just playing. He's upset. Well, she was the one crying.
Maybe they're both upset.
What did you do to her? Everyone knows that's how it has to go. Y'all have a lot of mail. That was so
Those are the
much
things you
mail.
noticed.
That was so much mail. Has he not checked that in weeks? That was so
He
much
hasn't
mail.
actually.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, that's a lot of mail, dog.
Yeah, this is their vacation home, or it's his father's. Nobody actually lives there.
You get mail during vacation.
I don't know. I mean, it's an address.
Okay. Yeah. It's not,
They probably get sent ads, and stuff in the mail.
it's nothing but coupons.
Flyers and stuff. Yeah.
It's like 8 lost dogs, and you can buy 45 sandwiches for $15.
This movie's really dark.
Yeah, it is.
So I can't say anything.
Y'all want to turn the light on?
You're home now. There you go. This movie will make you afraid of record players.
I like record players. Okay, start off pretty good though. I'm invested. Gosh, how bad of a fight was it?
What makes you think they're fighting?
They're very unhappy looking.
I'm just kidding. She was crying when they pulled up, so.
I might have been in a fight before. I don't know.
A little bug landed on TV.
Why would you think they're fighting? Tears? I don't know.
Oh, now he's crying.
Aw. Hate to see a grown man.
Oh, wait, he's on
Oh,
the
he's
phone.
fine.
He's okay. It looked like he was crying, but he was just touching his forehead.
Ooh.
Yeah, that water's really gross. Or is it supposed to be pink?
Well, I like how they started like mid-action and everything. There's a term for that. I don't remember it, but
I don't know. I don't either. Flash forward though.
it's
What?
good.
Or is this a flashback? I guess this is a flashback.
This is a flashback.
Wasn't that funny?
What did she laugh at? No one said anything.
We just couldn't hear them.
They just made a face at her. She just lost it.
Face of her.
Someone played peekaboo with her. It really got her.
Just do it again. Do it again.
Tell her. Tell me. Who? Oh no. She says no.
This is the scariest part of the movie too. For her.
God, breaks my heart. I mean,
that sucks.
ooh. He's
And
eating
they still have to go
ice
back.
cream.
They still have to go back to their cabin.
He has the whole. Why'd you put the ice cream on a plate, dog? He was like, I had the table set up. I'm gonna use it. Wow. Look, that is scary. That's scary for me. I'm afraid of that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would really suck.
That's some real fear right there.
Real.
He
That's
said it.
real fear.
It's the
Yeah.
thing. Oh, you can't talk that out.
She's like, "Are you gonna save me any ice cream, or are we just gonna eat it all?"
Hey, fat ass. You go.
Yeah. She's looking at it.
It already hurts.
It is ridiculous.
Oh.
Why would he give it? She doesn't. She said she didn't want it.
Well, he can't take it back. I guess the people at the store will roast him.
Or maybe they just don't accept returns, but you're probably right. She said no.
Loser.
No one wants to marry you.
I feel so bad for the Human Torch right here. What? He looks like the Human Torch. Looks like Chris
From, like-
Evans from Fantastic
From the
Four.
first one.
Johnny Blaze right here is not feeling good. I'm sorry, man.
I've never thought about them looking alike.
The Diet Human Torch. Ooh, I recognize that painting. That was a good move. I like that.
Why? What's the painting?
It's like a really, really sad painting. And it's in a sad house because he's sad.
Because they're sad. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I love the set decoration.
Yeah, it's good.
Put a lot of work into it. All the interiors are actually a soundstage.
Really? Oh, that probably helps. It's a lot of work, but you can be exact, I would imagine.
Yeah. You have to build the whole thing. I think they're gonna work it out.
I don't know how, but they can give it a go. Show me how, because, oof. Just in case. Hopefully it
Just
never
like
happens, but just in case. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, you just... Yeah, that fixes everything.
It solves the problem.
It's... Yeah, she said no to my marriage proposal, so...
I got a different proposal.
I got Said yes to this one, girl. And a knock on the door. Oh, no.
It all
Oh,
starts.
that's right. This is a bad movie.
It's a scary movie.
I forgot.
Yeah, it's not a will they, won't they get married movie.
Yeah, I could have been the end of the movie, and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh!" Like,
That was so sad. This is a sad short film.
why is your face so darkly lit?
Their porch lights out.
No. Neither than my house.
You sure?
See the see you later. That's not something you say to someone you've never met,
And
and
yeah,
then you show them to their own house.
unless you plan to see them later, they don't think so. Also noticed she unscrewed their light.
Yeah, she did. Well, also, there are two of them.
Oh,
Or is that
that's
on the
'cause
inside?
Well, no,
the
that's
inside
two
light?
of them, but her face was lit on one side, but not the other.
I see.
I don't know why she didn't take out both. She
That's
wanted
a
to
lot of
look
work.
creepy and noir,
Yeah.
I guess. Like that's his problem.
I didn't mean that.
He's not your husband.
Definitely isn't. If they get married at the end of this, I'm gonna be upset.
Good to know.
It's like, oh, we survived the traumatic experience. Now I love you. Get out of here.
And that's usually how horror movies with couples in it go.
Ugh.
They start out having problems.
And they go
They go through a hard,
survive,
yeah, and they like realize what's
and
important. and
now
love
they
each
like
other.
each other. Just be adults, like each other first.
You okay?
So understanding.
I mean, I don't know that I'd be that, like, I feel like I'm an understanding person, but I don't know that I'd be that understanding.
He's a really nice guy. He loves her so much. She just doesn't love him.
It's the scariest part. Wait, did you leave to go drink in the yard?
And that's why he's gonna kill her. Whoops.
Oh,
Just
no.
kidding.
Justin.
That's not what happens.
Whoa.
Wouldn't that be fun though?
No! Gosh, what kind of car is that? That was the kind of car kids draw.
You know, I was reading trivia about The Strangers earlier today in preparation of this, and one of them was the type of car that is, but I don't remember what it was.
Ugly.
But apparently people take notice of it. I never have.
She listens to some D&D music.
It gets creepy.
Always gets creepy. Always gets creepy.
Of course.
It's not a very impressive ring. I see why she said no.
Yeah. She's like, maybe I could make it work.
Like, it's just so small. Yeah. This is not 3 months' wages. Ugh. Oh, you got it stuck. It's stuck, isn't it?
And he comes back and she's wearing it because she can't get it off.
Ooh. This is a rom-com. You can't tell me it's not right now.
I mean, so far, it's a rom-com. That girl looking for Tamara earlier, she was just in that one scene.
Yeah. Not even important.
Maybe she becomes the quirky best friend or something.
Yeah. She's the Phoebe of the group. Okay, so he's either Steven or James.
His name's James.
Okay. James it is.
I don't know if they said it yet or not.
I don't think they did. I don't think you should go outside.
Yeah, see, the song gets creepy.
Why the weird slow motion? That doesn't matter. Okay, no, they're not.
They probably just wanted that shot to last longer.
Yeah,
and they didn't shoot it long enough, so
yeah.
Slow motion real quick. I hadn't actually noticed that before, but I did notice it this time.
You don't have a peep hole? Just a... Tamara's not here.
Did you hear that? Did
there's
you hear
someone
that?
outside of your door!
There is someone outside. I think it's my neighbor.
Ass.
They didn't knock, though, so it's fine. Oh, the door's unlocked, though. Oh, her door was unlocked, too. She just locked it.
Why did I agree to this? Ugh, that's how my fireplace works. Smoke just pours into the house. What are you doing?
She's causing problems.
God, look at you. Look at you. He left for 20 minutes.
Yeah, and she
and
burns
you burn
down
the
the
house
place.
down. My goodness.
First you won't marry me, then you burn my house down.
Right, my childhood home,
Yes.
clearly. Do better. Dude. I'd be upset. But I'm also not a lady, so I'd probably be scared if I was a lady.
That's slow motion,
No
too.
slow-mo for no reason. Okay. Ooh, with the
Those
flip
2008
phone.
cell phones.
Nice. Man, I lost my flip phone in my mom's car for like 2 weeks. And it still had a charge.
When was that? Back when you had a flip phone?
Yeah, I was like 12.
Knocking on the door.
You're saying it like a Victorian woman. Just say it with your chest.
What do you mean?
First it's get me cigarettes, then it's get home. Like, which...
Right, goodness.
What do you want, lady?
Uh-oh, she put on her scary movie flannel.
Yep.
That's got to be a thing. Is that a thing?
Scary movie flannel?
Scary movie flannel.
I've never thought about it.
Is it a thing? I feel like it's a thing.
We're going to have to examine it throughout the course of our movie watching.
Maybe we gotta keep watching movies.
There's going to be tons of these. I'm sure at least half of them will be
I'm
wearing flannel.
sure there. I just feel like I've seen it in at least the few movies I've seen.
They gotta wear it in, like, what, The Evil Dead, at least? Stuff like that.
I mean, if you're in a cabin, for some reason, you're obligated to wear flannel.
Let's start a flannel tally, like, for all the movies. This is one flannel shirt.
Absolutely.
For this movie.
Smoking in the house. Oh my God.
You notice that right away. Some people don't.
Oh.
It's subtle.
Oh, he right. Oh, bitch. Ooh.
No music to tip you off to it. If you're just watching her, you wouldn't know.
You better drink that water fast. And he's wearing a mask. He's protected from COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you better look up. Oh, he's not there.
God.
I thought you locked the door.
Was that him leaving? Was that an interior door?
James?
What was it?
Who keeps knives there? Why would you look? There you go. That's the wrong technique to hold that knife, girl.
You should be holding like this.
Hold down, yeah. Hold down.
Why, like, what? Oh, yeah. Like you're gonna stab somebody?
Mm-hmm. That's a sword fighting technique. On guard.
She's doing it like she's gonna cut vegetables or something.
Right. That doesn't look like you tried very hard. The ice cream is melted, by the way. No one put that away. All right.
No one put that away. Hope she got some of it before it was ruined.
Ooh, you didn't put that there.
No, she did not.
You better back against the wall, girl. What is that? What are you doing?
Wind chimes are the scariest.
That's not a wind chime.
What is it?
Sounds like metal dropping.
Someone's just dropping a bunch of metal pipes out there. Oh, that's a knife running across something for sure, or maybe a.
I don't like
Never mind.
that noise even. Yeah, don't give it away. Just stay by the phone. Stop doing this. Why did the record come back on?
I don't know. I was just about to ask that. Was she supposed to have bumped into
touched it? Oh, another
Slow
weird
motion.
slow-mo.
But the door's opening. That's even scarier. Lock that
What
door.
are you doing?
She's got to close the door.
Defensive maneuver. You get back against the wall and you get ready. Oh, that's the... Lock it!
At least lock it.
At least lock... Oh my gosh. Flannel girl.
Flannel
I don't know her
girl. I like that
name.
that's her name now.
I don't know her name. Her Flannel girl needs to do better.
Kristen? I think it's Kristen.
Kristen?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Flannel girl sounds good to me.
Flannel girl's but... Oh, yeah, just yell them away. Rain. Swipe or no swiping? You have a knife!
Also, she's screaming, and yet she thinks she needs to turn off the light so he doesn't know where she is.
How did you turn that light off?
She went bang. She banged the bottom of it against the floor, and that turned it off.
It's saying Crimson.
The song?
Isn't it?
I can't tell. I don't know what song it is, but I'd like to know.
Oh, they turn it off. I don't want to know. I don't want to listen.
I'd like to listen to that on repeat.
I don't want to listen to that song. It's James. Is James back? James is back.
Oh, you called it.
Yeah.
It's James. Everything's fine now.
Hey, there's someone in there. You didn't see him.
Oh shit.
She broke the light bulb by banging on the bottom. I don't think that's how light bulbs work.
Is that how she hurt her hand or no? Or did she cut it?
She didn't do anything else. I don't know. That man was wearing a suit kind of like his.
Stop. Stop.
That's what you get for not marrying me. Oh, you barely looked.
Did he say come here?
Yeah. He says, no one out there come here. You barely look.
He's acting like a dad that looks under his kid's bed. No monsters out here. You're just crazy.
He's looking like my brother's looking for anything. It's like, oh, it's not my immediate line of sight. Can't be here. She was almost scary.
Her right there
Just
behind
standing
him.
there. He whipped the curtain open and she was standing behind him. I was like, oh,
I'm sure
flannel
they did
girl.
that on purpose. Flannel girl.
Oh, now the
Fire's under control and looks nice.
Good. Way to go, fireworks. Your phone is on fire. That had to cost like $30 back then. Leave?
What would you do
Well, okay.
if you were him?
Do they like live there?
No, they're
visiting?
Right, they went to a wedding and then
Go
this is like,
home. Leave.
oh, just leave.
Yeah, just leave. Safest thing. Just leave. She's gone? What is her 40 time?
She ran.
Oh my god! The Steelers need to draft her. My goodness, we need a running back.
She just ran behind one of those trees, probably.
She is like Usain Bolt. She runs like a kid. Oh, and she got... Look, Flannel Girl's gonna stay in the house.
Look at that.
They smashed her
How
car.
are they supposed to leave?
You
Is the
left-
car still on?
I was gonna say, like, you left your lights on. Is it a car you can hotwire? I guess you hotwired it. But why?
Helps with lighting, I guess. Oh, they did.
Yep.
They did hotwire it. They're trying to run the battery out? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that either. And no one heard you smash through a window? Flat tires. See, but you didn't have to smash the window to stop him from going anywhere.
They're just assholes.
I feel like someone would have heard. Doesn't matter.
Maybe when they were dropping all that metal earlier, they were
Yeah.
also smashing windows.
Ooh, there's a hand behind you, homie. God bless, she is so fast.
And what was that noise?
Did she just caw?
She had to call to the others.
Why is that?
Oh, she's not that fast. She's just staying in the road.
Look, she's faster than he is. Okay, look, you just saw someone else run past. There are multiple assailants, bro.
He just wants to talk to them.
I just want to talk. You're stupid and so is your butt chin. Ooh, armed with keys and a knife. Ooh, John Wick, get out of here. Why would you be afraid of that? You knew she was inside.
I don't know, got me a little bit. I think it was the music though.
You're tied with a tie.
Yeah, you just took it off. So
You're tied with a tie? Stupid.
they don't have any first aid there.
Like, yeah, like you have nothing else in the house. You ain't got no paper towels. That cannot be like a suitable tie. Is that a cotton tie?
Think about it. Doesn't matter right now.
Why not? Why not think about that? Hey, what's wrong with your
What
knuckles,
happened to
man?
his hand?
I was gonna say, like, what happened to your knuckle? I'm still not convinced he's not part of it. Like, I've only seen a total of like 12 trees. I think y'all aren't that far away from something.
I love the trees. I think they're super cool.
Well, they're good trees.
Spaced apart in the yard.
Well, okay, that's not him then. Oh,
And you know, maybe he was just a red herring. Okay, plan B.
yeah, lock
Is that
everything.
open the whole time? Oh.
I don't
She's
know.
like, oh shit.
He walked right to it, and oh
James,
no.
what are you doing?
Why would the gun be behind the books? There you go. Are the books behind the books? Oh, you gotta build it. Okay.
They seem friendly.
Yeah, nice people. Is that not upstairs?
It's a one floor house.
What is? Are they shooting? What is that?
I don't know. Paintball gun.
I was gonna say, are they shooting
What it
paintballs
looks
out the
like.
window? You're a liar.
Just something that I said.
He seems to be assembling it all right. Yeah, grab all of those though.
Yeah. He was only going to take one.
Yeah, like it seems like you're leaving a lot.
Why am I the one who's seen this before and the jump scares are getting me more than they are you? I should have remembered that.
Oh, not the piano. Double tap.
This is a good plan. This is what I would probably do. Get
Yeah,
in the
that's a
closet,
good plan.
have the gun pointed towards the door, and just wait. This movie's the reason I love this song.
Is that dude from It's Always Sunny?
I haven't seen it. Could be.
Yeah, that's him. What busts through a window like that and doesn't hit anybody? He's just here to die.
Is that fireplace poker?
I guess that sits outside for all the outside fireplaces. Oh, there's a mask. Why didn't you call 911 already?
Him?
Yeah, him. Oh.
It's not funny.
Like, I knew he was gonna shoot him. I
was waiting for you to say it because I watched it with a few people and they're like, "Oh, he's gonna shoot." I'm like,
Well,
"Damn."
I knew he was
Everybody
gonna
knows
shoot
that.
him.
Yeah.
But like, that's still a lot.
Just blew his brother's head off.
He's fine. Just walk it off,
Just a
champ.
flesh wound. That's probably what happened to his knuckle. He's doing shit like that.
Yeah, how much more can you hit, man?
It really sucked. Shooting your brother?
Yeah, why wasn't he like saying anything as he walked around?
He said hello, and then they shot him in the face.
No yelling of your brother's name, no nothing. I mean, I will say, the last time my brother scared me, I punched him in the throat.
What do you do? Jump out?
Yeah, he jumped out, and I punched him in the throat. So
See, it's the same thing.
it's
except
the
you didn't have a
same
gun.
thing, except minus the gun.
I mean, I would have done the same thing if I was pointing a gun at the door waiting for some killer to walk through it.
Yeah.
He had no idea.
Matter of fact, when we play Call of Duty, my brother still does that. He shoots me in the head all the time. You were ready? Wait, what was your plan?
To leave? Her there? I don't know. Oh, he's going to the barn because there's a radio in the barn? Maybe?
Yeah, she should definitely just come with you. I don't know why. You
But no,
would
she's
want
just
her.
going to wait on the porch. Where'd he go?
Yeah, where'd he go? You know where he went.
Not in that particular shot. Like, I feel like he should have been in that shot.
Yeah.
He's not that fast. Oh, he went to the car.
Gosh, why did everyone run so quickly?
Or, no, he went to their truck. No, his brother's truck. I'm confused. Okay. That's why they think they can leave now, because the brother had a car.
You've never shot a shotgun. Okay, I was going to say, but then you can hotwire a car? Like, oh, what are you doing?
He's being stealthy. That part was really scary in the theater when I was 12.
Oh, I don't know if we got him.
That part scared the hell out of me.
Why did I agree to this?
Once you see it so many times, it stops affecting you so much. So you just gotta... I don't know how many times I've seen this movie. I've seen this movie a lot. You just gotta, get through it. Maybe next time you watch it, it'll be fun.
Yeah, okay. I don't think outside's a spot to be, but, that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, why is she still on the porch? Oh, because he's inside. So maybe outside is the place to be.
She's about to blast off. Oh, there she goes. She's only slow one.
Gotta blast!
Everybody else has like a four. Ooh. You ain't ever been here?
That ditch just slowed her down. And now she's gonna be slow for the rest of the movie.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Oh, come on.
She hurt her ankle.
You hit your face. Alright, that doesn't sound good. She's about to be she's about to be like half the cast of Jeepers Creepers and just sprint out of there. I have seen Jeepers Creepers. So.
Yes.
Oh.
Jeepers Creepers is a good one.
Oh, come on.
Beginning to think the girls are like ghosts.
I
They
mean,
just disappear so fast.
gosh.
But there are lots of trees to hide behind.
It's not that big a tree.
They're skinny. Look at that outline of where the axe used to
Oh
be.
my gosh.
You're like, oh, he's got the axe. You can see.
They might as well just left the dust outline.
Because it used to be there.
It took you that long to look over there?
Why is she whispering?
Why?
Oh, because someone might hear her, I guess.
I guess.
They're going to be like, oh yeah, we're going to come help you right now. Because
Yeah, we'll be right there.
we heard you go,
I don't know what any of those sounds are.
I think they're running their weapons against the barn. Great. They got no useful information. I think they're just fucking with her at this point.
I mean, honestly.
Because like you were saying, like, she got away and is now hiding.
Okay. So she not only got the radio smash, the girl saw her, and then she just crawls all the way out.
Yeah, on her broken ankle or whatever it is.
Yeah, that she broke by hitting her face.
She broke her foot by hitting her face.
Oh my gosh! Why is she just crawling? Ooh,
They know
there's
exactly
another one.
where you are.
Well, that's not good. They're so fast.
God.
If those aren't ghosts,
They're just really fast.
they have impeccable speed. It's like a D1 athlete speed.
They're probably just off frame. They just ran out. But she's only looking in a very small area. She has tunnel vision.
Honestly.
Blinders on.
Alright, what's this table technique?
What's she gonna do with it?
What are you trying to get? You better jump for that gun. Oh no, the dude has the gun already.
Did the power go out?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot. I like that everything's lit by candle or firelight, though. He's literally got tunnel vision because
Well, he's wearing
a mask.
Yeah. Oh, now you can walk. Okay, cool. I really thought someone was gonna be behind her. I'm locking my door so hard. Those slits look really big.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he could definitely
see her
you
through there. I think he did see her.
Bane's boy, you can come out now.
Yeah. See, now he's just waiting because he's like, oh good, I can take a rest because I know where she is.
Yeah.
You've seen Halloween.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that scene where Michael Myers is like shoving through his fist through the closet with Jamie Lee Curtis on the inside. It was the same kind of closet.
There's no way that ice cream is still there. That is a puddle. Who left the knife next to the ice cream?
Ah, I've got a drawer, bitch.
Ha! There you
What is
go.
that? Oh, it's a knife again.
Is that a butter knife? I didn't get to see her knife on it.
Would have been funny if she pulled out a spatula, but this isn't a comedy.
That's almost what I thought it was.
I thought so too for a second.
It's looking a lot like a butter knife. I can't tell yet.
Her knife is definitely bigger. Hobble.
Yeah, you look like you can run real good now. Yeah, that's how you get out. Oh, that door was not secure whatsoever.
Why would she just walk out into the
no
hallway?
No chance.
You never just walk into a hallway without looking both ways. Did she think because the power came back on that it was safe?
Like, makes no sense. Oh, that's all you had in you? Okay.
She's so sleepy. It's probably like 4 or 5 in the morning at this point. She hasn't gotten any sleep.
The clock looks like it's like 1... I don't know.
I don't know. I wasn't looking at
One
clocks.
something. Why have you only talking to whisper?
Because you're home.
Oh, the ring you had stuck on your finger.
Still wearing it. She's like, no, I just couldn't. I couldn't get it off.
I actually just couldn't get it off.
I tried really hard. I don't love you. He's getting the wrong idea.
Yeah, you don't understand. I don't actually. She still means no. Wait, their heads were touching a second ago.
Jump cut. You know what that means.
They gotta die.
Mm-hmm. They gotta kill you now.
If they show their faces, you gotta die. Well, I don't think they made it, Justin.
No, see. At least they didn't get married at the end. Like, you didn't want that.
No, I mean, well, it just, you can't really fix that kind of thing. She should have said yes. Oh, she's kind of breathing. Wait a minute.
She's gonna make it.
No way. Oh my gosh. Wait, and they put her back in the dress?
Yeah. Weird, right? She was with the dress after she got tied up.
Go ahead,
Before
flannel
she got
girl.
tied up.
Get there. And that seemed like a complicated dress.
They know what they're doing. There's 3 of them.
So when does the 911 call take place? That was already in the beginning.
Right.
Was that then? Is that...
It's in a second.
Oh, okay. At least that
It was made by the
sort of
2,
makes sense.
were they Mormon boys on the bicycles? From the beginning of the movie?
I sound like girls.
They're just little boys.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, that happens.
That happens.
When I was that age and I answered the phone, everyone thought it was my mom, so...
Oh.
Mrs. Young. The blonde girl really just helped. She didn't do that much. It was the dark hair girl that really stabbed the other girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the blonde girl only sins sometimes.
Yeah, just sometimes.
Jeez, it'll be easier
Easier
next time.
next? What does that even mean? It seemed like you had it completely down pat that time.
maybe the blonde girl's not used to doing it. She's new to the gang.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so like it'll be easier on you.
Is there a 2 of this?
There is. It was 10 years later. It came out in 2018. It's called The Strangers Pray at Night.
Is it better?
It's better. No, it's not good. How do you get better than this? I mean, come on. No, I didn't like it at all, actually.
I like whoever directed it though. Like, horror movie logic is horror movie logic.
Sure.
But like,
yeah.
The shots are really good. Like everything is done really well, and even the beginning of the storytelling was like fantastic.
All the shots are handheld like throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
And that's the end. But yeah, the second one, they were supposed to be making it like right after this one came out, but it took 10 years to get a sequel to this movie. And I was super excited about it because I loved this movie when it came out. And I was really disappointed in it because it was like, I don't know, I think if you just watched the trailer for it, you would see how different it is. It's like trying to be an homage to 80s slasher movies. Which is weird because this was not an 80s slasher movie and it was not in the style of an 80s slasher movie. It was completely different. And so it's like trying to be like Friday the 13th movies or some crap. And it's just not as suspenseful or anything. It's more just like a straight up gore slasher flick.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna lock my doors really hard. Make sure the lights turn all the way. I mean, like, I'm not as not as afraid of people. It just, it's not my movies.
You're like, what have I gotten myself into?
My gosh. It was good. Like, it was a good movie, I guess. Like, you know, like, just shot well and stuff like that. And, like, it was well done.
Okay, so that was The Strangers.
Yeah, that was The Strangers. I mean, like, it was good. And it was surprising. It got me a few times. I was surprised. I wouldn't say, like, I don't know. I'm hard to get with jump scares.
Yeah.
And even if they do get me, like, I'm so conditioned to not flinch because, like,
flinching is weakness.
It is. Our dad would jump out at us all the time. We would flinch so hard to the point to where, like, I got to where I was like, all right, just no motion. Like, I just, like, hold it in really well. But, no, I thought it was cool. Like, like, the beginning of the storytelling was fantastic. I was like, wow, they just went ahead and established all this immediately, and I forgot I was watching a horror movie. And I was like, oh no, now they're going to die.
Right, you gotta have some kind of character backstory or some kind of conflict in a movie that's not just the horror. You gotta be like, oh, they're having marital issues. Well, they're not married, but they're having relationship
not
issues.
Married. That was the issue.
That's the issue that they're not married, yeah.
But
it's pretty good for that.
Okay, so what part of it was based off of a...
Movies have a tendency, especially horror movies, to say based on a true story when they are just not.
Oh, okay, so they just lied to me.
They just lie because it makes it scarier. This movie, you notice, didn't actually say based on a true story. It said inspired by true events.
That's right.
Which is a way for them to say to get around the lying factor. Because
that's right.
They can inspire anything. It's inspired by. I actually have the information of what it's actually based on here because I was reading about it earlier, and it just really, it doesn't annoy me that the movie lies, but for some reason it bothers me when people believe it and like post online like, oh my gosh, this really happened, you know?
Right.
Because it says it really happened. It's like, no.
It was inspired
No, even the director said, like, in an interview, I don't know if it was Screen Rant or whatever, but an interview with the director, who's actually, his name is Brian Bertino.
Okay. Good job, Brian. Way to go.
He did a pretty good job.
Yeah, it was a good job.
But he has this whole, what it's actually based on is very silly. It's he says, As a kid, I lived in a house on a street in the middle of nowhere. One night while our parents were out, somebody knocked on the front door and my little sister answered it. At the door were some people asking for somebody that didn't live there. We later found out that the people were knocking on doors in our area and if no one was home, breaking into the houses. So they were robbing things. They were just robbing empty houses.
That's the dumbest way to rob a house.
Well, yeah, but that's the story that he because of that he came up with The Strangers, and that's why it's inspired by true events. Because somebody knocked on his door once and asked for someone that didn't live there.
Why would you lie to me?
And that's the only part that happened. That did happen in the movie. She said, "Is Tamara home?" But that's the only thing. Nobody tried to kill
and then
him.
the name Tamara had zero significance after that.
Yeah. And so that's... yeah, I think she just picked a name. It's really great. That's one thing good in the sequel that I did actually like about the sequel is that she asks, "Is Tamara home?" Again, they ask some new characters in it. You're like, no, this bitch, after 10 years, she is still looking for Tamara. She has not found Tamara yet.
Home. We need to find Tamara for her.
But that's the only thing that the director and the filmmakers actually claim is inspired. Like, it was true that inspired this movie, but like people like have said online that it's inspired by the Manson family murders. But I don't, and like the murder of like Sharon Tate and stuff. I don't see how, except for that it was a home invasion.
Yeah,
that's the only significantly.
But that's like a bunch of stuff. Like
everything,
a lot of things.
That's how they get around it. They say inspired by true events because there are such things as home invasion murders. Because that has happened before. They can say this movie is inspired by that. But also, they said some people are saying that it was are comparing it to a mass murder that happened in 1981. It was the Keddy cabin murders. It was a family of 4 that was in a cabin in like a small town in California, and they were all murdered, and nobody knows who did it, and it's still unsolved to this day.
Interesting.
But I don't think the filmmakers were thinking of that when they made this movie.
That would have been way cooler.
People just thought that it was kind of like that. But the only thing is that, people were murdered.
Yeah, that would have been way cooler.
There was an actual movie based on the Keddy cabin murders. It was called Cabin 28. And it came out in 2017.
I feel like I've heard of that.
I thought I had too. Maybe I've seen it on seen the previews on Netflix or something. Something like that. But apparently it was an independent film that I have not seen. But it did... I started reading about the Keddy cabin murders before you got here because I was reading about this. I was like, damn, that sounds pretty interesting. I should probably watch Cabin 28. And also I was thinking it'd be a pretty good murder for Hannah and Kelsey to cover on their true crime podcast.
That's right, yeah.
Yes. Our sister podcast for Moonlight Media.
For Moonlight Media, that's us. Yeah.
Their podcast Get Excused that's just starting up. I feel like I'm going to suggest the Keddy cabin murders because it's unsolved and I think they could solve it.
no, yeah, they'll definitely.
they're
solve
suspects.
It. They're smart.
I feel like they could just do it.
Yeah, they got it. They'll do the research and they will pin it on someone and make sure.
They'll pin it on someone and they will not hear any different.
They will not let up.
No, they'll be like, this person did it and fuck anyone who says differently.
That's right. They're very convincing. That's the way they do it.
Well, for going forward with these movies, I think we need a scale to figure out how scary these movies are.
Okay.
And so I've got here the fear scale. 1 through 4, not scary at all.
Okay.
5 through 8, scary. 9 through 10, very scary.
Okay. You go first. You've seen it a lot.
I've seen it a lot.
You've seen it a lot.
This time it wasn't scary at all, but do I count when I was 12 when I saw it? Or is it somewhere in the middle?
You are the professional.
I'll try to be objective about it. Although it's all subjective. It's all opinion.
It is all opinion.
But then we'll average our scores
But our opinion matters,
and that'll be the real fear score. The average of both of ours.
Gotcha.
For each movie. I'm gonna go with 8.
Really?
Yeah, I think this movie's really scary. I told you when I saw it, it was the scariest movie I've ever seen, and I still consider it to be the scariest movie.
That's pretty high. I don't think I was gonna scale that high, actually.
I mean, I didn't think so. You're not scared of people, so...
No, I'm not scared of people. I think that I would give it... I'd give it like 5 buckets of popcorn out of 10. Definitely. It was like 5 or 6, like 5.5. 5.5 is what I'm saying. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. It was up there. Like it was not scary, right? When the dude like just walked in the frame with no music, I was like, oh my gosh.
Okay, so you said 5.
Yeah.
I said 8. What's the average of that? Math in your head?
Ooh, dude, I don't do... Look, journalism, I don't do math. I just... write and talk. That's it, write and talk.
6.75.
Cool. That's the
score, the Real Fear official score for The Strangers.
Yeah, 6 3/4.
Seems about right for this movie, I think.
I feel like that's a solid...
It's a solid score.
What's the director's name?
Brian Bertino.
Way to go, Brian. Good.
He got a 6.75
6.75
on the fear scale.
Way to go. Yeah, it was good. I give it like a 8 or a 9 on like just beginning storytelling. Way to go. I was
writing pretty good. He also wrote it. Brian wrote and directed it.
Does he have like regular movies?
I don't know.
Because he should do just like a regular drama. Because that was solid.
This is the only movie I know of his that I've ever actually like heard the name before. I'm gonna look him up real quick.
I hope that our very first podcast inspires him to go back and do more things. Just do a drama. What else he got?
He's got The Monster 2016. He's got The Strangers Pray at Night.
Oh, he did
which
that
is
one.
The sequel. Maybe he directed it. That would be interesting because it's so different than this movie. No, he didn't direct it.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know why it showed up for his. Maybe he produced it or something. I don't know. But no, someone else directed the sequel. He did Mockingbird. I don't know what that is, but these look like they're all horror movies. He only does horror movies.
Oh, come on, Brian. Just do a drama.
Horror movies are good.
Horror movies are good. Okay. I don't...
You said horror movies are good. I just don't like them.
I see why people like them, I guess.
I can get the appeal for
I
them.
think you should just do a drama, dog. You got this. That's just my 2 cents. It don't pay the bills, but you know.
Right. Well, next time we'll watch I'll set up a supernatural, a ghost movie for you. It'll get scarier.
Oh, yay.
And then someday maybe you'll be able to watch Child's Play again.
Oh. Thanks everybody for listening, if you did, to Real Fear. I'm Kordell.
I'm Justin. Until next time, be afraid.
Be very afraid.
Real Fear is a Moonlight Media production, available on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen, as well as the Moonlight Media YouTube channel.